are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports One. And we are back. We got the full crew in the house. That is what it's all about. The Yankees, out of any team in the league, are the best equipped to handle a blow like this.
I think there is a higher power at play here. He's due law of averages. That dude is the ultimate scrub. It's trash. Yeah. Every person you have in there is fucking trash.
Next game, you're going to see a big performance. You can see it in the end of the game, and I'm just totally stoked and excited for this.
And we are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Port. And once again, it is the Barnes and Tony show. Michael coming in hot. Renee getting punked by Ashton Kutcher on the couch.
Oh, wow, dude.
How's everyone doing today?
You love that reel, huh, buddy?
Because we don't get much from Renee on camera. We really don't, if you think about it. All the camera time we have, and then, you know what I mean?
True. It's very
different.
true.
Yeah. And I have to say, because, we were, going over the Yankee Stadium upcoming vlog, got me so excited. And I'm going, I guess, a week from yesterday. But I want to go to the stadium right now after seeing that vlog. Like, unbelievable. That's going to be awesome.
I honestly, I'm editing it, and I'm super I can't wait to go to a game, all of us.
Yeah. No, the golf in that is going to be so awesome, and it's going to be soon.
The summer is going to be just amazing.
And I really can't wait. And today would be such a great day for a ball game. It really would be.
Oh, it's perfect weather. It's like warm, cold breeze, hitting you at the right time.
Yeah.
It's nice.
100%. The vibes are high. That is for sure. Cinco de Mayo. You guys are already talking
Cinco
Mexican
de Mayo.
later.
Yeah.
Do we have a preferred Mexican destination around?
I would pick Bodega for me. Bodega for me.
Never been.
Well, then solidified.
I know, but I mean, I feel like every time we try to go there several times, and it's just
what
happens?
It's
too small.
It's too small. It's too.
I haven't been
bro.
to the Darien one, but I think it is a lot bigger. That's what I've been told.
You want to go to Darien?
Where's Darien?
Do they have a nice downtown area there?
Yeah, it's kind of more
I trust
old
Barnes.
school.
He knows.
It's old school, but there is a
Cool.
lot of you could walk the
That's what I'm
whole
saying.
strip there. Yeah.
Wow.
We'll keep it in mind.
Stone's throw from Stanford. Tell you that much.
Stones
Really, dude?
throw.
Yeah.
You got a good arm.
But yeah, so much to dive into.
I'm really excited for this show. I'm all in.
I just want to go to Yankee Stadium right now. And
If you buy tickets, we're there.
They're playing in Tampa.
Well, let's just go.
I know.
Watch party at the stadium?
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
that would be cool. But you know what else would be cool? The world of Major League Baseball.
What a play! Stop it! Yep. And Alonso cracks one of the Mets win the ball game! Out of sight!
And it works at 100 miles an hour. 14 strikeout.
Drove deep to left field. There it goes! See ya!
All right. So we know yesterday a little bit of a reduced slate on the diamond as the Yankees were off traveling to Tampa. But the Mets did have a matinee game against the Detroit Tigers. Justin Verlander making his Met debut. And that's where we need to bring in our Met aficionado,
Our Met specialist,
Materiello, if he could walk us through yesterday's game versus
I was
the
with
Detroit
him at the
Tigers.
beginning.
Yes, Michael was with me at the beginning. I forget where we were in the game.
I think we were at
Candlewood, really? Oh no, maybe lunch with. Was it lunch? Because it was an early game.
Was it? Yes, it was. It was
must
at
have been
lunch,
dude. So anyway, you mentioned
It was a cruise
Verlander
after lunch, cruise post lunch. That's what it was.
post lunch cruise.
Yes.
Candlewood. Yeah, dude, that's right. So we get last night's game. Mets get swept here in Detroit. They dropped their third game here, 2-0, dude. And you mentioned obviously the big storyline of this game was Scherzer's return, or really just his first appearance as a Met this season. It's his first start yesterday. First inning, dude, gives up 2 back-to-back home runs. One to Baez, and I forget the other one was to Green. And it was just obviously, I spoke yesterday, the doubleheader they got swept at 2 days prior, right? The one thing they didn't do well both games was to start the game off on the right foot, get some momentum going for the first inning here, just get something going where it's a positive vibe for the Mets throughout the game. And obviously, Verlander starting off giving up back-to-back dingers is the exact opposite. I mean, it's like, it's just like super disappointing. And they were both like hanging, breaking balls over the middle of the plate. I think maybe Baez was a little bit up and in, and he was able to kind of get to it. But it's just like,
I did call it with Baez though before the series started. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I guess you did, but I mean, it's just like kind of stupid because like Detroit obviously fucking sucks. Like Baez is an absolute bum.
They've done it to us before. Within the last couple of years, same thing happened.
I think it was right last year. Swept, yeah. It's total bullshit, dude. I mean, again, like especially someone like Baez. I mean, someone who really just could not crack it in New York. Talk about just not having the mental capacity or the toughness to be a player in New York, and seeing him do well against the Mets now, like, yeah, it kind of sucked. Like, you're definitely, there's some animosity, I feel like, between, at least me personally, between me and Javi Baez. But I mean, like I was saying, just terrible start for Verlander. He does kind of settle down, I suppose. His final line ends up being just 5 innings. He throws 79 pitches, gives up 5 hits, 2 earned runs on, just those 2 home runs, 5 Ks, 1 walk. So literally, like, after the first inning, was able to settle down, started to locate his breaking balls, locate that fastball. And I mean, he looked decent, I suppose, but I mean, obviously nothing what you were expecting from him. His fastball was hitting 95, 96 on the gun, which is good. Again, the curveball was mostly good except for that first inning where he laid one up for Green. So I don't know, dude. For Verlander, I mean, obviously not the start you're expecting. You're expecting better, at least just to start the game off. Like, just give me like a 1, 2, 3 inning in the first. That would have got at least the lineup hyped, because I mean, we know the lineup was absolutely dead yesterday. Only got 3 hits for the entire game. Previewing this game, we knew that Rodriguez was the most consistent pitcher for the Tigers, certainly one of the better ones, right? And I said, like, try and work counts, get to him early. He ends up throwing 102 pitches over 8 innings, giving up only 2 hits, 1 walk, 9 Ks. And just batters were just not working counts. I mean, they were swinging at pitches way out of the strike zone, and just honestly looking foolish. It's, kind of ridiculous. I mentioned, how many strikeouts they had as a team, 11 total. 9 of them were from Rodriguez, 2 more from the bullpen. I think the closer for Detroit struck out 2 out of the 3 batters in the 9th or whatever. But it's just like literally Rodriguez is up 8th inning. He comes in and he's facing the order for the 3rd time in a row. Like, it's Lindor, it's Alonso, it's Tommy Pham up, and all 3 of them strike out the side, the 8th inning. It's like, what the hell are you doing? Like, you've been seeing this pitcher for, the entire day. You know what he's throwing. And it's just, again, still just swinging at pitches way out of the strike zone. They absolutely lost the plate last night. I understand, Verlander ended up having a decent game. The bullpen really picked it up. From the 5th inning on, they threw 4 scoreless innings. Didn't really give up many hits either. Kind of shut down the Tigers for the later half of the game here, and the Mets just were not able to get anything going offensively. And it seemed like there was no haste at all in the lineup, like no drive, no excitement. And I don't know if that's just because how the game started and they were worried or whatever. And then they kind of were like, oh, we're falling behind. We got to start swinging for the fences here. Brendan Nimmo, I think 9th inning, he got caught stealing second with 1 out, like man on. It's like, what are you doing,
Dave?
dude?
I don't know.
What are you
Michael
doing?
Heard that. He was pissed about that. Yeah.
Why would
Sad.
you do that?
I guess he already created a soundbite about it. Like, I don't think it's anything more than, what are you doing down 2, getting thrown out, stealing second?
Bro, like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
But he doesn't normally steal, or?
No, I mean, he does, I guess. I mean, he's speedy, like, I don't think he has many stolen bases this year, but still, it's like, why are you
take the chance?
The tying scores at the plate. You hit a 2-run home run, game tied, just like that, dude. Instead, you get thrown out second for the second out of the game, for the second out of the inning.
Yeah.
And then you're down to 1 out now. Like, what are you doing?
I mean, but I think if it would have been okay if he was somebody like, Volpe or something that just steals every time he's on. Like,
yeah,
but
I guess
for someone
so.
who doesn't normally steal, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's not, yeah.
And then like Rogers, the catcher for Detroit, is actually kind of hard to steal second on. And I think Tommy Pham got thrown out early in the game, stealing second.
Yeah.
He got a good jump. Rogers has a great throw. Like, what are we doing, dude? So, like, that was a really stupid decision. And a tight game where it's 2-0. I understand like your offense was super flat all game. And maybe Nimmo's just thinking about trying to get something going for the inning, like get people riled by stealing a bag. But it was ultimately stupid. And then, of course, obviously, the fact they got thrown out makes it even worse. And then on top of that, I don't even know who was up, dude. But they end up striking out. It might have been maybe McNeil or I don't even know who, or maybe Marte. But there was nothing good yesterday. Getting swept by the Tigers, it sucks, dude. We're at 500 now, 16-16, and it was just like, again, a team like Detroit, that their batters were just, they don't have any offense all season. They've been terrible, obviously, and all of a sudden, their hitters, looks like they're going to the World Series against the Mets. So, nonetheless, you got to kind of move on. We have the Rockies coming to town now. This weekend, games tonight, so you got to get something going offensively, dude.
What was Verlander hitting on the gun?
His fastball was hitting 95, 96.
So, and then you take away the first 2 home runs. Other than that, you were happy, or you feel optimistic about him moving forward, or what do you think?
Yeah, you're optimistic because it's not like he was getting. It's not like it was like Scherzer the other day where he gave up like 10 hits. Like he didn't look incredibly hittable. He just had some trouble locating his pitches after the 2 home runs. You saw like, all right, it's Verlander. Like he's been in situations like this before. He settles down, which is good. So there's more hope for him than Scherzer, I think, at this point.
Yeah, Scherzer. Yeah, they were talking about that a ton on Rick and Dave, and just no optimism, whatsoever, in regards to him. And I don't think, I definitely, if I'm picking one or the other, of course, judging by what you've seen, like you're not going to expect anything good. But at the same time, I don't think it's completely out of the realm of possibility that he may, revert back to form and just have to work a couple things out. Obviously, that's what you and all Mets fans are hoping for.
What about Scherzer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus, dude. Yeah, that's certainly what we're hoping for. Starting rotation is becoming like a huge hole right now, which, you rewind to the offseason. Mets fans are thinking like, oh, all we need is like another good bat and we're going to be a phenomenal team. And now it's just like we're struggling to get a decent, consistent, healthy starting pitcher out there.
But like it is odd though, because before the rain came, the offense was on fire. So it's like in the back of your head, though, the optimistic side of you, are you just thinking Detroit kind of, I don't know, you're not used to playing there. Next series is against
Colorado.
Colorado at home.
Yeah,
tonight. That they're not a good team, that you're almost confident that you'll see signs of that offense that we saw before the Detroit series.
Yeah, I think so. Again, like you mentioned how hot they were before the rain delays and everything, and missing so many games last weekend. I don't know, dude. Part of me is like, yeah, that what was it? But again, you look at what Friday was like. The last game we had played, the first game against the Braves, that series. And I know it was like a shitty day. It was rainy. It was just like the game shouldn't even been played anyway. But it was the 5th inning of that game, and we didn't score any runs already. So I don't know. It seemed like the offense was trending down even then, right there. Mm-hmm. And I would imagine maybe because of the rain delay, the Mets were thinking like, again, they're kind of maybe in their heads. You can definitely tell like yesterday at the plate. The entire lineup, they are in their heads, it seems, because they're making stupid mistakes, swinging at pitches way beyond their reach. So I don't know. I feel like, again, like Nimmo this series, I think was like 1 for 14 or some shit, like really bad. Again, he was our best hitter before this series. Obviously, McNeil was, on the trending upwards. Before this series too. Alonso was dealing, Lindor was dealing, so you would expect these guys to come back around. Yeah. Do I still think we need another bat in the lineup though? Yeah.
It's just tough though, because really at this time of year, it's all scrap heave, free agents, minor league guys. You can't make a trade.
No.
So, is it like, I don't know, other guys in the minors, like you want to give a shot? What's your suggestion at this point?
Mauricio's been absolutely on fire.
So that's your move there. And he plays third?
He plays third. I think he's done a little shortstop too. obviously, you're getting Beatty at third. Beatty's got some looks though in the outfield as well last season.
Mhm.
So I mean, if one of those guys can be thrown in the outfield, I mean, our outfielders are horrible right now. I mean, like, and then again, like look at the lineup yesterday. I mean, Tommy Pham, like in left field, Vogelback at DH, like they're not doing anything.
Yeah.
You know?
So now Vogelback no longer has a free pass in your mind.
No, I mean, it's not like I mean, like, yeah, the guy worked hard in the offseason, sure, but I mean, like, what are you doing for me now? Nothing, really.
Right.
So it was just like super tough, dude. I mean, you gotta get like something going in the DH spot. And again, like Tommy Pham, a good aspect of his game was speed. He gets thrown out second yesterday. So it's like, how much are you worth to me right now? Like nothing.
Yeah.
Kind of like doesn't have an arm in the left field. This series, Marte had a hard time tracking down balls in right field. We need a good outfielder.
And Mauricio, I mean, let's say he's called up, next week. And let's say they somehow sweep the Rockies this weekend. Do you feel like the confidence for you yourself as a Mets fan will return, or is it you need to see it over an extended stretch here?
I mean, there's going to be some optimism for sure if Mauricio comes up and is on fire right away. And then hopefully, again, you have like the three-headed monster, the rookie monster of like Beatty, Mauricio, and then Alvarez. Like that'd be sick, dude. You have these three kids coming up here, like playing pretty well and everything.
I've never heard that.
Well, you're hearing it from me, Tony, on the Sports Port first. Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be funny when someone else says it. We're gonna be tight,
and then you can both suck me.
Well, I didn't even say anything.
No, you're not too, Brian.
Why are you bringing Barnes?
You're laughing over there.
He didn't say
anything. Personally, I mean, you guys can tell me if I'm wrong. I think compared to how it was last season, at the beginning of this year, I definitely have been light on the Mets. Like I haven't really.
Oh, you have if the Yankees were dominating though.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess maybe that's part of it, but because like right now, I feel for Tony because it's like we're still going through it.
So
I know
once you start winning, you don't feel for him anymore.
No, you know what it is. You know what it is. I think that this might be a whole season thing, and I think it's just because, last year just really annoyed me because there was so much chatter. But I feel like
what about this year?
I think it's already dissipated because of what's happened. Scherzer, the offense.
It's crazy.
So,
you called it though in the offseason.
You
had to chirp in the offseason. You got it out.
So I'm honestly I hope that because I don't want the Mets to have a bad season and then Tony disengaged. Like we don't want that.
No, I hate that. Such a bad show.
No, Tony,
I 100% agree. I don't want the Mets to have a bad season.
But if you could just give me a little help here. So if you could pull up the scores from yesterday around the league.
Okay, got you right here.
All right. So Cubs.
Surprised you don't have them.
You surprised Brian doesn't have them?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Cubs lost 3-4 to the Nationals.
Orioles.
Orioles won yesterday 13-10.
Can I just say something real quick?
Blue Jays, 1 second. Michael, Blue Jays lost 11-5.
I just cannot pick games, but yes, go ahead, Michael.
Neither can I.
The vlog. So I'm going to quote Brian Barnaby right now. Hold on, ready? Look around. Do you see this kind of fan support anywhere else? Hey, Tony, how's Citi Field look? It doesn't matter what it.
Oh my God, really?
This is New York, baby. And then Matt goes with the Yankee hat.
Oh my God, that's
you guys
funny.
are so funny. And shout out John, your friend John.
Yeah,
he for telling Matt, get in front of the camera for a little bit, like you're part of downtime. So I heard him say that. So shout out to him for acknowledging that and being dope about that. He's dope. He's always been a cool dude.
He's the best, and he's really like he's got a wealth of knowledge, Michael. Let's just put it that way. He's always thinking.
Yeah, I can tell.
Which is, obviously
you can see when you guys are watching the Yankee game. It's like he's thinking, and all of a sudden something happens, and then he's like, "Oh, with you guys."
Yeah, exactly. But he really enjoys.
Did you know you did a rock reference? With you saying, "Hey, Tony, Citi Field, it doesn't matter."
No,
you did that.
I think it was a Barnes reference, honestly, not a rock reference.
No, from wrestling. Did you ever watch wrestling when you were young?
No,
not once.
No. I mean, I'm sure, like maybe during COVID, honestly, I might have just like,
what? Yeah, Tony's like, what?
No, because there's nothing on, and ESPN was playing old WrestleMania, so I think I just happened to like watch.
No, because his shtick, The Rock's shtick, is literally he'll be like, "Oh, Tell me what you think about the Yankees. It doesn't matter what you think about the Yankees.
I honestly, I've not seen that.
So you're just naturally the Rock.
Naturally the Rock, yeah.
That's not a good thing.
No,
Tony,
the cooler version.
Braves and Mariners from yesterday.
Braves won 6-3.
Mariners.
I called it.
Oh, sorry. Wait, Braves and Mariners. You mean Braves and Marlins yesterday? You talking about?
No, I'm saying you picked the Braves and the Mariners. So I'm saying you said the Braves won. What about the Mariners?
I didn't pick the Mariners yesterday.
I guess you picked the Marlins. I had you as Mariners. Who were they playing?
Wait, I picked the Braves over the Marlins yesterday.
Okay.
I thought you picked the Mariners yesterday. You said they were gonna like score up on the A's a lot. Did you not?
I don't know why I have
right. Because I picked Mets, Braves, Blue Jays. You picked Cubs, Mariners, and
Orioles.
Orioles.
Okay.
Barnes cheats at these
I know,
things, dude. He really does,
No,
dude.
you're
Ridiculous,
ahead.
dude.
You're ahead.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, there's like a week left, and Barnes is up by 5 games.
No, stop that. And we can have
every single.
We can put it on a public forum. All right.
This is a public forum.
So did the Mariners win?
Yes, they did win 5-3.
Okay.
They beat
All
the
right.
A's.
Jeez. And then what about the Marlins?
Jeez.
The Marlins lost to the Braves.
You like that one?
Okay. No, so you're gonna kill me for this, but just one more. So you had Mets, Braves, and
The Blue Jays.
Okay, and the Blue Jays lost.
Yes.
Okay. So with all in the Braves won, right?
Correct.
So it's 32-31. All right. So you could tell me how the
wow,
Mets.
this is 510, huh?
The Mets are going.
We're definitely doing something special for episode 666, Tony.
Oh yeah,
Michael loves that, dude. He's we're gonna tattoo a pentagram on his chest. He's gonna come in.
What's her? Indigo's gonna. First of all,
Yeah, dude.
Where's Indigo? Ben?
Yeah, quiet from Indigo.
Yo, maybe
the first back. So.
Oh. Wait, has Indigo gotten the duffel bag yet? Maybe she's pissed off. Wait, it got delivered? Maybe she didn't like it. Now she's out, dude.
No, she had to.
Maybe it was like poor quality. She's like, I can't even spend all this money on it.
Stop. You know it's so.
Are you leading?
You
with
have two.
Are you leading with the Mets here, Tony? Or are you going different strategies?
Dude, I mean, I don't know. You gotta go with the Mets tonight, dude. I know it's gonna be the death of me in this. I may stay off the Mets after the Rockies. I don't know, dude. We'll see. But we got Senga on the mound tonight.
9 days of rest for Senga.
I know, like, I kind of outrageous, right? The amount of days he gets for rest, but because all the rain delays and whatnot. But hopefully it helps him out because he hasn't pitched over 6 innings this entire season. We had that one great start against the Marlins way back in the beginning of the season, where he threw 6 innings, 1 earned run. But other than that, I mean, his last start was when they were fucking sucking ass against the Nationals. He threw 5 innings, 2 earned runs, right? Had 7 Ks, 4 walks. I mean, his last 3 starts, he's had 12 walks combined. So I mean, that's not like ideal.
Sorry, I really had to clear my throat. I'm so sorry,
dude. So you're really hoping Kadai Senga comes in here and just has control of his pitches. Because he really hasn't displayed that consistently through each of his starts. He always runs into some trouble. He always gets up hits, always gets into jams. Albeit he gets out of it. He has a great defense behind him. Typically, that have been turning a lot of double plays. So you're hoping to get some length. So let's go. I mean, let's go 6 innings, 1 earned run. Let's go like 8, 9 Ks. Limit the walks to, let's say, 1. I'd be happy with 2 even as well. And then, let the Mets, hopefully their lineup does pretty well. So by the 6th inning, the 7th inning, when you go into your bullpen, you'll have like a 3-4 run lead here. You're not pitching against anyone spectacular. Antonio Senzatella.
He sucks.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You've seen him?
He's been on the Rockies for a while.
He's been on the Rockies for a while.
His ERA is always 5.
Yeah, it's a 5.07 right now. And it looks like his last couple starts, I mean, St. Louis, 13-0 loss. He lasted not even 2 innings. He had 5 earned runs. Not a lot of home runs. Looks like, he just gives up a lot of hits, which is great for the Mets because a lot of their scoring comes from getting runners on base, bring them in. It's great. Let's go. I really hope Alvarez is starting this game. I believe he started yesterday.
Yes, he did.
And he looked great, honestly, behind the plate.
He's getting comfortable.
He's getting very comfortable behind the plate, and I would love to see him catch Senga too, get comfortable with that. And let's get his back going. So I'll say Alvarez is starting, gets a dinger, plays some great, great catching position action, dude. Maybe throw someone out second. You like that, dude?
Yeah, why not, right?
We're looking at Michael, who's giving me dirty looks.
You know what? This isn't breaking news. If it was, we would have done the soundbite. But did you see Matt Harvey retired?
No, actually.
Yeah, it's on ESPN.com.
Oh,
Ends
shit,
his
dude.
dream career. The Connecticut native. You think there's a role for him in Flushing, or
as like a coach?
Yeah.
Or you still want to try to get him out of retirement to play?
That was
No,
you're talking about Matt Harvey.
I was talking about in the
Dark Knight.
organization. Yes,
In the
Dark Knight,
organization.
Matt Harvey.
He's from Connecticut.
Yeah.
Where?
I think New Britain.
Wow.
Oh, hard hit
Hard
New
hit
Britain,
New Britain.
really?
Yeah.
Makes sense with the.
Yeah.
Probably
Well, I was
like
gonna
that.
say maybe he could be like an advocate for like staying away from like.
He's from New
Oh,
London.
100%.
Yeah.
Like kind of like what's my boy's name? I can't remember his name right now.
What basketball?
Yeah. We made the video school.
What?
Chris Heron.
Chris Heron.
Chris
Okay,
Heron.
and you know how me and Matt saw him
Yes.
at the thing.
Yeah.
You probably were.
I was
there.
at the same one as you guys.
That's
I think
crazy.
I'd love that,
Yeah,
right?
that's crazy.
Yo, we talked about this. So Chris Heron, this is right when I just got to UB. And I didn't know Barnes, and obviously I knew Matthew, but
Mhm.
like it was like we were in that phase of we give each other 5 minutes of our time.
Right.
It wasn't even media stuff yet.
Right.
And I'm at this event, and Chris Heron puts on a great, like he goes more in depth with the story.
Dude, because we watched the documentary
And-
7 times.
Bro,
and then we
how
went to that.
sick-
My brother, Fall River.
Yeah, dude, we got to do a movie about him. I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
yeah.
I'll star in it.
I feel like we could get him on The Dream is Free, no?
100%.
He loves telling us.
I have a photo with him, a selfie, so I'll pull it up, tag him, do
Yeah.
that whole thing.
Yeah.
Even though, yo, Elon, what's good? I am on a suspension from Twitter right now for saying smacked, that a lifeguard needs to get smacked.
Wow. That doesn't seem like Elon.
No, it doesn't. So what's good, dude?
Wow. dude.
Unban me.
How long are you banned for?
I don't know. I made an appeal, and it's like I looked it up, and they say there's no time frame basically. And
You know what though? Prefer could set you up with a burner. I mean, he's good with that.
I know,
stuff.
but I'm my account is
No,
building.
I know.
And
I'm just kidding.
dude,
What did you say?
I said this.
The lifeguard needs to get smacked.
But what did the
Yes.
lifeguard do?
It was it was like a boy
Okay.
that has his genitals out as a lifeguard, or a girl takes her top off with her boobs out with the children as a lifeguard, and the
Oh.
mayor of Jacksonville, let her go because
like fired her.
yeah, because
Her boobs are out.
he doesn't feel like it's necessary for kids to be, seeing boobs by the person that's supposed to protect them from getting,
Right.
suffocated in water.
I mean, is this not
Drowning.
a perfect example of
Drowning.
why sports are so good? Honestly,
Political.
Is it not though, fellas? Is it not that instead of talking about this nonsense, like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
No,
I
no.
mean that no, but I mean that in
You're
the sense
absolutely right.
that
This
we
is
even
crazy.
have to deal with it.
I-
It is so ridiculous.
I'll
we
leave
have
it
to
off
deal
on
with
this.
it.
I'll leave it off on this. I hope we could clip this up so we could, from downtime, give this to Elon. But I always say this: at CERN has really put us on a crazy timeline.
What?
That's all I'll say. I'll tell you off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Off.
That is too much. It's too much to go into right now. You said you want to talk sports.
Yeah. Tony has the Mets.
Before we're talking sports, Brian, are you chirping Prefer in the comments?
Because I know he's here. Like Prefer, you can't even say hi. I mean,
Yeah, like he says, Brian Barnaby, Prefer, where are you? The
Wait,
Mets
no, wait.
lose and you disappear. You can just say that on camera, right?
I just figured this would really like open up his eyes. Maybe he's got like all these monitors with podcasts on at the same time. I don't know.
He's so funny.
Wow, dude.
I'm gonna like figure out a way. I'm actually talking to
Oh god.
Trevor. He's an artist in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
He's putting me onto some AI stuff. I'm gonna literally type in some AI stuff, and we're gonna get an image of what Prefer is.
Prefer is. That's
Or
hilarious.
like a description, almost like a a crime police sketch artist.
yeah.
That's so funny.
What I was gonna say, Tony, I don't know the exact amount of runs and stuff, but did you see? I guess Chapman. I guess I could just look it up right now. But
Oh,
just got
his line last night,
hammered.
yeah, literally terrible, dude. And I forget that inning was like, I don't know, it was like a walk, like hit by pitch, got stolen on, walk, got stolen on again, gave a hit, 2 RBI, scored a single, like walk. Oh, and he balked, I think, too.
third of an inning, 1 hit, 2 runs, 3 walks, no strikeouts.
Unbelievable, dude.
He's back.
So terrible.
I don't know if I've ever seen somebody like that. It's the same cycle every time. The beginning of the season is great. Then once he's in there a little bit, completely forgets how to pitch, recovers, and then September to the playoffs, completely forgets how to pitch again. I've never seen that. I don't know what it is. I guess it's just a mental thing.
Fatigue? I don't know, dude.
Yeah, it is crazy. So I just wanted to mention that. Glad that, at least that's one problem we don't have to worry about it anymore. But yeah, we know this weekend is huge for the Yankees. I mean, let's be real. And the reason why it's even bigger than it normally is because normally division opponent, you're playing 19 times. We only play them 13 times.
Right,
and we
right,
play
right.
them 7 times in 10 days. So this is it. You have to get them right now. They have, I think, an 8-game lead. They've been almost unbeatable. I think they only have 2 losses at home. And the Trop is a place that no matter how good of a season the Yankees are having, we've always struggled there. Wins have always been tough to come by. And I think it starts tonight in terms of, you need to get tonight. Chirinos is on the hill. Rays are minus 190. I mean, you get it, though, because of how well they've played. But
yeah,
80% chance of winning, which is nuts. But Yanni Chirinos, he's pitched in 14 innings this season, going up against Brito, who has been hot and cold. But I think overall, for a guy first time around in the minors, hasn't been too bad. But you look at Chirinos, I mean, I guess he's kind of like a super opener. He's pitched 3 2/3, 2 2/3, 3 innings, 4 2/3. So he doesn't go deep into the game. And I know the Rays, have a good bullpen, but anytime, you're bringing in 5 guys out of the pen, I mean, you're putting yourself at risk. It just takes one guy who doesn't have it, like Chapman didn't have it last night, that you can take advantage of. So that's what you got to hope with the Yankees. And some good news, and I haven't seen any more on it today, but yesterday, Aaron Boone said Harrison Bader's fine.
Let's go.
So whatever that means, hopefully he's in the lineup tonight. He definitely was shaken up, but that's you need him in the lineup. Judge should be back Monday. Everything goes according to plan. So those are obviously a huge for the Yankees, but it's just like of what they've had to endure up to this point in the season. This cannot be an embarrassing series. This is like by far the most important series that they've had up to this point this year. And I think it really will change the narrative one way or the other, how they perform. And I think, just looking at a conservative approach, just get 2 out of 3. I know that only makes up 1 game in the standings, but at least, it's another series. It's another game over 500. And it's just kind of giving the team confidence, which we saw the hitters especially have increased confidence those last 2 games against Cleveland, rallying late, getting big hits. You did it there. You can do it here. And the pitching, has been overall for the Yankees. The pitching has been pretty good this year. So you just hope Brito, can give them, like I always say, 5 innings, 2 earned, let the rest take care of itself. I think we win this game if he can do that. And so I think we'll score more runs than you would figure, just because, like I said, I think they're going to go to the bullpen early, the Rays. So I'm going to say the Yankees are going to win this game 7-3 over the Rays. So making a statement, game 1. Brito does this 5-2. Anthony Rizzo will go 3 for 4 with 2 doubles and a home run. And I want to say DJ LeMahieu 4 for 5. So a big catalyst, runners in scoring position. Jose Trevino, I could see having 2 hits as well. And they're going to get by with the pieces they have. Maybe throw in a Jake Bauers home run.
Wow.
That swing looked great. I guess, which was on Wednesday night. So I'm excited to see what he can bring to the table. And we have found Buffer. Breaking news. We found Buffer.
He says,
Hey fellas.
Wow.
Prefer the Hobbits.
Nothing
about the Mets? Nothing about the Mets?
Loves Buffer secretly. Like he hates him, but he loves him.
No, I mean, it's just, he's doing
like a brother.
No, but he's doing the same thing that I'm doing this year, where the Mets have had the struggles, not the hot start last year. So he's not attacking as much, other than the occasional, I picked all the 3 exactly opposite picks. But other than that, he's kind of been laid back. I think.
He has.
So I prefer.
So I'm gonna find out who he is. If I really wanted
Costner?
to, I
look
could,
in the mirror.
I really could. I'm not joking. If I really wanted to, I could find out who he is, and Tony knows. Why? Personnel. If I told someone I was, worried for my safety, I need to know who this person is. I know someone who could find out who a lot of people are in the world.
All right. What do you think for pick number 2, Tony?
I think Prefer is gonna move.
Yeah, that's what I think so too.
I think we're gonna see like a moving truck somewhere.
I'm just
well,
joking.
Prefer
I'm
moving.
just joking. Oh my gosh.
Prefer
It's
says
Friday.
real quick. My picks today: Yankees, Baltimore, Pittsburgh.
Notice he didn't
Wow.
pick the Mets and he picked the Yankees.
That's fine.
It's a new Prefer. Prefer is having a second life, like awakening, I think.
I know. I think it's beautiful.
Go ahead, Tony.
All right, so my next pick, I'm gonna go with the Dodgers. Honestly, I think this is gonna be probably one of the better games tonight. You have Dodgers on the road, not too far though. San Diego playing the Padres tonight. Clayton Kershaw on the mound against a Hugh Darvish, dude. Great pitching matchup. Kershaw's been absolutely dealing this season. He's 5-1, 1.89 ERA, 38 innings pitched. His WHIP is a .76. Yu Darvish, on the other hand, here still pitching well, but certainly not as good as last season or as expected. He is 1-2. We know the Padres have had some issues with getting their bats going. That's kind of changed recently, though. But his ERA is a 3.60, WHIP of 1.2. And you look at his last few starts, he had some trouble with San Francisco. It was a win because the Padres found their bats, but still 6 innings, 4 earned runs, giving up 3 home runs. And it's crazy to think about this. Just 3 starts ago for Darvish against the Mets, lasted 6 innings, gave up 6 hits, 5 earned runs. Mets won that game 5-0. Just saying. But yeah, I'm gonna say I just think odds are I think Kershaw's gonna have a good outing here. I think he's gonna rise to the occasion against the Padres. I understand they've been scoring a lot. I think the Dodgers are on like a 6-game winning streak or some shit. They swept Philly. I think they swept St. Louis too. Padres have been good too. They've won 4 of the last 5 games. I think they just lost 1 to San Francisco. They just lost 1 to Cincinnati. So they've been doing very well too. But I would say give me the Dodgers here. I say they win in a close one. I'll say 3-2.
Got to respect Kershaw.
You have to, dude. It's crazy.
I've been wanting him on the Yankees the last couple of years, but he's just one of those guys. He doesn't want to leave Los Angeles.
No, he loves it there.
Yeah.
He's going to retire there. For sure.
It's just, I'm trying to think of like a good comparison. I almost like Aaron Rodgers in a sense, like Kershaw. I feel like he just needs one more to really like championship. I'm saying, to cement.
Yeah, him Hall of Fame, great pitcher.
In a dominant postseason.
Yeah.
Him being the catalyst.
Mhm.
I think that would go a long way. So the Dodgers, Padres, those are always great games. I'm going to go with the Brewers over the Giants. Corbin Burns got off to a slow start this year. Only 2 quality starts in his first 6. And has not had a double-digit strikeout game. So you think about him, he was an early season favorite for the Cy Young. His ERA is at 4. But what a perfect time for him to kind of revert back to form here. The Giants, we know how weak that offense is. I know Tony was hot on Mitch Haniger and Jock Peterson going into the year.
Dude. Jock Peterson sucks.
Yeah. And just speaking of sucks, Sean Manaea, has been in like a 3-year slump at this point.
Kind of ridiculous.
So I think the Brewers bats will have no problem getting going. So I want to say Burns is going to give him that double-digit strikeout game, 8 innings, 12 strikeouts, 3 hits, no runs, and a nice, clean and tidy 4-0 victory over the San Francisco Giants.
Wow, dude. My next pick, I kind of want to go, honestly, with the A's, I think. I'm going to stay in Cali.
You don't respect Keller? The other Keller?
The other Keller?
Yeah, isn't it Brian Keller on the month?
No, Dane Dunning for Texas.
Oh, no, because you said Kansas City. Didn't you say the Royals A's? Did you mention the Royals A's? Am I making it up?
I think so.
But you meant Texas.
I said, I think I'm going to stay in California and go with the Angels.
Okay, and I think I heard A's.
Maybe you just said A. Oh, man, Brian. I'm
Come on.
Up here right now, Brian is already in Carolina.
Hey, Jennifer and Chokery waiting.
Yeah.
They're ready to go.
All right, real quick, give me the Angels here. Dane Dunning on the mound I mentioned for Texas. I feel like I've watched him pitch. Remember when he was with the White Sox too?
Right.
He had some really great, I feel like, outings, but been so inconsistent. He's a bullpen guy now for Texas. Decent. His ERA is a 1.77. He has 11 Ks over 20 innings pitched right now. which isn't great stuff, but his ERA stays low. But I just think him starting won't be much length. I think he's gonna get popped by the Angels, honestly. And then on the mound for the Angels, Tyler Anderson, someone we saw that was so dominant with the Dodgers, last year, and then good start last time out.
ERA though is what, 7 or no?
5.74.
Okay.
So I feel like
need it for my fantasy team.
Yes, I feel like this is gonna be a good against the Rangers. Hopefully he can bode well against the lineup. I think he can, honestly. Again, we've seen how dominant he was last year. So give me the A's here. I'll say they win 5-3.
I was just thinking about this because he was on the Dodgers last year. I think they're skipping Syndergaard's start like this time around. His ERA is like 7.
It's trash, dude. It's over.
$66 waiver claim.
Oh God, that is so crazy. What an idiot!
And I ended up with Michael Wacha, who is not that great, but I feel like compared to Syndergaard,
I don't miss Wacha.
He's not bad though. I mean, you think about
Wacha or Syndergaard?
Wacha as like a 4 or 5. He's not terrible.
Yeah, he was bad on the Mets.
You're right. Yeah, he was terrible on the Mets. Oh my God, that was a disaster. Oh man, I guess it feels like last season already. Anyway,
you guys are right back to it.
Yeah. So I would say, for my last pick here, kind of don't know exactly where to go. There's a couple. You know what? I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. They have been so bad. No, but Merrill Kelly, probably a better pick than what I'm about to do. But I'm going to go with the Cardinals. I mean, the Tigers, fresh off the sweep of the Mets, they're not going to keep this up. They're a terrible team.
Monty
has pitched well, despite the Cardinals 10-22 record, 5-11 at home. So I think he's going to go 6 innings, 6 strikeouts, maybe 1 earned run. And the offense will get going. I mean, Goldschmidt and Arenado are too good. I want to say, let's go 5-2. Cardinals get off the schneid here. It'll be interesting to see if they can climb out of this very deep hole that they've dug themselves in. We think the Yankees and the Mets are in a hole. I mean, imagine the Cardinals 10-22.
Oh my God, dude. So ridiculous how they're just trash.
Yeah.
And they're like their division too. I mean, I don't know, man. How many games there? Who's in first in their division?
Jeez, I would think it would be Milwaukee because the Cubs are hovering, right?
Right.
Oh, what am I saying? The Pirates.
Oh yeah, I think they're like 15 games back from them or some shit. Like, it's kind of ridiculous.
So I wonder too,
like fucking Pirates. That's crazy.
If there's gonna be some movement, in terms of trying to trade, maybe one of their big guys. Flaherty got hit by a comebacker, and he's his ERA is 5. It's just like these guys that are so good, and they just lose it, and they just don't. They don't get it back. They just don't get it back. I don't know.
So crazy.
I like the seat that I'm sitting in today, Tony, because we can actually go to the golf course, right?
Oh, is that what you want to do right now?
Yeah. Kind of switching up sequence here. But
wow, dude. Yeah, I thought you were gonna end with the golf.
Well, then this way I can give another golf update. That's why.
Oh, wow. Brian wants to double dip.
He likes doing that.
Wait, so I feel like I mentioned this before, but are you guys down? Like not this coming week, but next week for golf with Matthew?
Yeah, if Matthew's down.
Dude. Oh, just if Matthew. Oh, you couldn't just golf with me.
Oh, wow.
No, but you have to admit, though, Michael, I know you don't feel like that, but the way you said it, it sounded like that.
Dude, wow.
No, but,
Michael, close your laptop and go home.
No, because we're already locked in. It's a week from Tuesday.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Locked in a week from Tuesday.
We're locked in?
No, like I'm saying, like he's in.
He's in.
Yeah. So I'm saying if you guys can go.
If Matthew goes, I need like a 15-minute before confirmation.
You think
he's in? He's riled.
You think Matthew's going to cancel 15 minutes before?
No, he's not canceling. He's fired up. Honestly.
All right.
He's
I'm down.
I'm fired up.
I'm down even if Matthew's not there.
Me too, but I'm more down.
I'll go just Brian and I.
I'll go just me and Brian too.
No, I'm telling you, I'm riled. Like I have a long way to go, but just consistency wise,
you're excited.
Yeah, this has been the best stretch that I've had.
That's good, dude.
So
I'm dying to get out there. Honestly.
Me too. It's gonna be fun. I wear a nice
Polaroid costume.
No, and I'm honestly just riled too because Michael, you think about you a year ago, like you're dialed in this year versus how you felt last year.
I can't wait to go against
like
Jay and Tony.
You're
wow,
just
that's
like
right. We are doing that, right?
Yeah.
Wait, what is it?
I think and Tony Mike and Matt. No. It was you and Matt, not you and Brian.
No, it was.
Are you sure about that?
Because we gamed together.
Oh, right.
So I thought that day we were gonna go play golf.
Maybe you're right, dude.
But yeah, we could do whatever between the four of us. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, we'll go to the par 3 at Southport.
Tony. I mean,
Yeah,
come on.
Let's just get this out in the open. We're not going to the fight. Like, we could go another time, but for this time, we're not going there. Come on, Tony. Come on.
It's a good place to get your groove, you know?
Tony, come on.
Tony, Barnes, to get your game, you like putts and stuff. Like,
You know where you could do that?
Where?
On a regular size course.
Yeah, but it's cheaper there. It's like
Michael,
$5.
We can work out the finances if we need to. All right. We just need to play a regular course. All right.
Prefer, by the way, says it's Friday. No Jay Bird today.
He's calling in for screen time.
He's
12
not
o'clock.
coming into screen time?
No,
He's calling in.
No, he's not coming. You don't remember?
You said
Where
he
is
was
he?
calling in.
He's going to New Orleans.
Oh, yeah, it's right. He's got
Yeah,
the whole
dude.
big trip.
The whole big trip, going to see his father,
And
going
his
to like
sister,
Grateful Dead
bring
Fest.
his sister back from school or whatever.
Yeah, dude. She goes to Tulane.
Oh, gosh,
I
hate
think
when he's
though-
not here.
He's gonna be here. He's not gonna be here for like a week and a half.
We have
Yeah.
Prefer as our witness, though. You guys are locked in
He's prefer.
a week from Tuesday.
Yes.
So hit the driving range.
Oh, I was planning on
Prefer-
going today.
Says, can I shout out Westminster Dog Show starting tomorrow?
No, but you know what actually is tomorrow?
Everyone, please watch the
Kentucky
dog
Derby.
show.
Vassal's pumped.
Tomorrow is the Derby, dude. You
Me
guys
and
want to have a
Matt-
Derby party?
Yeah.
Me and Matt always would get so riled. Oh,
I'm
my
down.
God.
I won a year as a
American
local.
Pharaoh.
Oh.
And here goes Pharaoh. Remember when American Pharaoh won the Triple Crown
Yes.
first
Yeah,
time
yeah,
in
yeah.
36 years or whatever?
Yeah.
You love that.
No, but we wouldn't stop. We were talking about that for like 3 months after that happened. Just because of the way the announcer says it.
Yeah.
And here comes Pharaoh. If Matt was listening, he'd get riled. But
You think he's listening?
Matt doesn't listen when he's.
he
with his
does
other
listen,
friends.
but he has something going on right now, I think. If I had to guess.
He's at a
'cause
bachelor party or something.
He would comment. No, yeah, he's leaving today. Actually,
He's
might
already
see-
in
I might
Florida.
see him at
I
the
thought
airport.
he left yesterday.
He left
before.
yesterday, dude.
Yeah, he told
he's at
me-
the Airbnb last night. He said,
Yeah.
"Yo," he texted me, "I can't wait to be with you, brothers."
Really? Oh, because I guess when I last talked to him, he said he
Yeah.
was leaving today. So
But
I
see,
guess-
that's why I was so confused because he called
This
me
is
yeah,
why I'm
'cause of
telling
me,
you.
and
yeah.
he was like,
See?
"Yo, I'm gonna be at the airport at the same time as Brian on Thursday." That's why I
Okay.
thought you were gonna be gone
Gotcha,
today.
gotcha.
But obviously, what we have here is clearly a breakdown.
See,
of
and that's
communication.
how do I know he's going to be there for golf?
But he's
What?
going to be there for golf.
For golf.
Wow, dude.
I mean, look at this.
Why don't you just worry about getting your
Michael,
butt there?
Gainer Brennan, I want you to study the course.
You
All right.
Gainer
Who?
Brennan, where is
No,
that?
where we went last time.
Oh, I love that
Yeah,
course.
yeah,
Yeah, it's fun.
So just anything you need. And what I was gonna say too about the way I've been playing is I feel pretty good about everything. Chipping though, just need to
Really?
because it's like I can, if I'm off the green, I can get it on the green, but it's always has to be 15, 20 feet past the hole. You know what I mean? I need to get within that 10 to 15 yard radius. How do you guys feel about your chipping, honestly?
I think sometimes like my chipping is my strongest part, honestly.
But like, and you're saying from 20 yards out, 15 yards out, not like 60, 70 yards out.
Yeah. 60, 70 sounds kind of daunting.
Okay, but 15, 20 right off the green in the
Yeah, I
rough,
like it.
You love it.
A little soft touch. It'll just,
So
plop
just
it, roll it,
right
dude.
under it.
Yeah.
How do you feel about your chipping, Michael?
Yeah, I feel like it's good because I don't think.
You just do it.
Just do.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll tell you what, Brian. Next week after Sportsport, you bring bring a couple clubs, a couple balls. We'll start chipping in the yard out here, dude. Nothing crazy.
And Tashua, stone's throw, could go chip there for free anytime. Putting green.
Really?
It's 10 minutes from here.
Wow.
Right off the connector.
Why don't we do that?
Beautiful.
connector?
Like, no, I'm telling you, you guys should go there today. Go right now. Go. Don't even do screen time. Just go.
Let's go, Tony.
Yeah,
no,
good
I'm telling
downtown.
you, it is a world class facility. I'm not kidding.
Really?
For
I'm gonna
practice,
go.
yeah.
Bar?
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
It's pretty cool. I think it's the Eagles Nest is what it's called.
Are you kidding me?
And that's where our tournament is that I'm working on getting, the downtime foursome.
Let's
together.
go, dude.
Wow.
So you guys definitely got to check it out. And there's a smaller course there that Michael would be a fan of. It's not a par 3 either. It's in between.
You're tight about the par 3.
Oh my God, yeah. Because I want to hit a driver. You want to hit a driver too. You get right. AJ, come on, stop.
Yeah, yes.
Anyway,
AJ.
Tony.
AJ.
No, because didn't he get you?
Yes. Where
Straightened out?
Yes.
He gets in a lot of things.
Does he
dude.
golf a lot or no?
Yeah. He's like you.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
And he's in Florida.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know because sometimes people get tight in Florida. It's so hot.
And he's
this
like,
time of year.
pretty unathletic. So it's like if he can golf, he feels good about himself.
What he's saying?
He's unathletic.
Yeah, what are you saying? Barnes and athletic?
No. I'm just saying specifically for him. Like, like
him.
Barnes takes time to go play basketball.
Yes.
Like,
AJ
does not
quit that a long time ago.
yeah.
Yeah, it's tough.
True
with
enough.
that.
A long-winded way of saying right now, Wells Fargo Championship round 2 At the top, we have a three-way tie between Tommy Fleetwood, Nate Lashley, and Matthew Neesmith, all at 6 under par.
God damn it.
Fleetwood tore up the course yesterday with a 65. He's only even through 13 today, but still remains at the top of the leaderboard. Clark is 2 under through 9. Lashley is 3 under through 9.
Nice.
Adam Scott 1 under through 10 at 5 under par. And then Kevin Strillman, KH Lee, Taylor Moore 5 under. Haven't teed off yet. Keep going down the list here, and I'm completely blanking. Oh yeah, Tony picked Victor Hovland, who's 4 under par. Will he capture a major championship this season?
Yeah.
The PGA in Rochester? No,
Dude, Rochester? What a shit town.
I'm actually blanking on
Who you picked?
Jason Day. I know he was
Jason Day.
struggling.
Wait, you did
yesterday.
pick Jason Day, actually?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ricky Fowler tied for 41st, 1 under par. Every time I get excited about Ricky,
I know it's like
a
all
back
comes
and
crashing
forth.
down. He needs to go back to his old swag. I'm telling you.
Jason Day has not teed off today, but shot 72 yesterday. Right now, outside of the cut line, which is at even par, he's at 1 over. So we'll see if he's able to rally to make the weekend. And who knows? It's supposed to be great weather in North Carolina. This is in Charlotte. I've always wanted to go there. Maybe I can convince Jennifer Chokery, Sam to take a trip to Quail Hollow. No,
Jennifer Chokery, Sam.
How extensive is this trip though?
In terms of what?
Like time travel time.
Time travel.
To Charlotte from Cary?
Yeah.
It's probably like 2-3 hours. They're not going to go. I have a better shot of getting them to go to the Hurricanes game tonight.
Okay.
But I still think
no shot for that either.
Chokery probably really, really wants to go, but like, you know what I mean? I don't think we're going to like divide and conquer, you know?
Why not?
Tony, just pull it up right now, honestly.
What, the game?
Yeah, ticket prices. What are we talking?
Check it out here.
Who's Maris?
No, Roger Maris. Judge just broke his record.
Okay.
For the 61 home runs.
Tickets as low as $101.
Not terrible. So we'll have to keep an eye out for that. You never know, Tony.
Matthew says, what up?
There he
Wow.
is. Matthew, I think you missed it, but we have Tony and Michael locked in a week from Tuesday. E. Gaynor Brennan, Uncle Remo.
Wow.
In a 2-on-2 golf match. Like it's Augusta National.
We got to figure out, though,
dude.
if we do get in the foursome, we have to all play to then get the best 4 to play.
I don't think we have it's not like we have a big pool of people though.
No, and also you guys could because
You're
played
playing
with
for
my
Barnaby.
dad last
Yeah.
year. Yeah. So it could be just the 4
All
of
right,
you
cool.
guys.
That'd actually be perfect. We'd love to take you down.
Wow.
No, but also, I mean, obviously, I'd love to play with you guys, but at the same time, if everybody could play, then it's nice that more people could play.
Oh my gosh, it'd be so fun.
Yeah, so we'll have
Matthew's
to.
hype. Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
So,
Matt
he
knows.
was talking. Last time we were. What do you mean, Michael? Oh, yeah, he's just we're because of
Catching
the
up.
golf tournament. He was saying like to see who could play in it, but I was saying play with my dad last year. Probably gonna do that again this year. So you, Tony, Michael, and Jay can all be in the foursome. So
Yeah, dude.
So
Matthew
he
says,
can't
love you
wait
guys,
for
can't
that. Can't wait for next Tuesday, not this coming Tuesday.
Oh, he's playing
next
golf
Tuesday.
tonight.
He's got the knife golf tonight.
That's sick.
So
sick.
That's dope.
Under the
And
lights,
definitely,
that's right,
definitely looking
dude.
That's
forward to
right,
that.
dude.
That's gonna be right around the corner. So good stuff there, Matthew.
That's awesome. Man. Hope you have a
Let's
good
I'm
time.
going to golf tonight.
Yeah, where are you gonna go?
No,
but I'm telling you guys, do yourself a favor. Tashua Knowles practice facility. I just played there yesterday on the course. Course is great too, but the practice facility, Michael, you could practice out of the bunker.
wow.
I mean, it's like
That's
great.
fucking sick, actually.
Yeah, no, you're gonna be riled, and then they have the driving range there, but you don't even have to do it. You can just putt and
Is
chip.
it packed there, or what do we?
There's 2 putting greens. There's 2
Right.
putting greens, and then a green just for chipping with
Jesus,
bunkers.
dude.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. And then they have the driving range too. So
Oh, actually, you know who used to bring me there?
Boswell.
AJ.
Oh,
I know exactly. It's past the Hi-Ho Motel, up the hill.
No. That you're thinking in Fairfield. That's
Yeah.
Smith Richardson's
Yeah,
driving
oh,
range. This
yeah.
is in Trumbull. And it's literally you get on the connector,
Yeah,
and then you just go straight, and then you take a left, and it's Tashua Lane. It's right there.
we gotta go.
Let's
I'm
do it.
going.
I want to see a video of you guys there.
You're
later.
so pumped. You're so pumped. You'd be so pumped.
Yeah. No, because I know it's there. I know Matthew's about to light it up. He was talking about how he wants to set his career, which would be low, when we play next time. And I told him it's around the corner. You could see it. Let's go. So
cool. I'm there.
Let's go. So excited about that. Let's go now, though, to the world of the National Hockey League.
Here's Matthews. Scores! Patrick Goal!
My goodness, this is a great shot. Big hit on the far side by McCarr. He flattens Jordan Stahl. Oh, my goodness. Gets the shot right back. Terrified and robbed by Shesterkin. That's brilliant from Igor Shesterkin. It's a breakaway to win it in overtime. McDavid scores the winner in overtime.
I want to say in the next hockey one, we got to get Jack Hughes on there.
And I'm
Depends on
actually
what he does this season, dude.
Yeah, he did a lot.
No, he didn't do enough.
Oh, he did enough.
What do you lead the league in?
Oh, jeez.
Nothing.
A lot.
Tony, could you start with kind of just giving your synopsis about the
hockey games last night?
from last night? Yeah,
Sure,
if you
dude.
wouldn't mind.
No, I would not mind. Of course not, dude. So real quick, had 2 hockey games last night. And honestly, like I really enjoy the playoffs, specifically for nights like this, where it's like, a staggered start time for these 2 games. You can get some good action, dude. It's high quality hockey. Obviously, very competitive teams here. Storylines here are outrageous. I'll start with the one that I probably paid the most attention to, which was I didn't put the scores in here. Motherfucker.
It's okay.
So
Hakuna
Panthers
Matata,
played the
Tony.
Maple Leafs last night. Game 2 of the series here. The
What a
Panthers
wonderful
were up
phrase.
1-0. And obviously the Panthers, their storyline being, wild card, coming into the playoffs here, defeating the number 1 seed, the Boston Bruins, moving on to the Maple Leafs. Maple Leafs for the first time since like 03-04, make it past the first round of the playoffs here. And they have obviously the phenomenal team that they have. We know the names of the teammates here on the Maple Leafs. But Florida comes out here and wins this game 3-2. And let me tell you something. Florida just looked absolutely dominant. The first, I want to say, half to 2/3 of this game. So basically through the first 2 periods, they played so well. And it was just like a combination of them taking it, playing their game, playing physical, moving the puck well, finding open man, open space, and then using that. And then on top of that, Toronto it seemed like from the get-go came off kind of flat-footed. I don't know if these teams just think they can breeze through the Panthers here. But again, Toronto was playing with no sense of urgency. They're making really stupid mistakes. Turnovers just outside their zone where Florida is able to just kind of quickly get into transition from defense to offense and create a scoring opportunity. And speaking of scoring opportunities, let's tell you the scoring here. First period, Toronto actually gets off, honestly, 1-0 here. Kerfoot gets the first goal of the game. That's right. Maple Leafs were giving up power play opportunities left and right to start off. Sergei Bobrovsky, the goaltender for the Panthers, I said yesterday is probably the least talented goaltender left now in the playoffs. He was playing out of his mind last night. Honestly, he was so quick, covering every pucks. Toronto did get those chances towards the latter half of the game here, and early on with the power play and everything like that. But the Panthers were able to kind of hang in here, settle down from the power play. They turned those good penalty kills into good offense, good opportunities on the other end, changing the momentum of the game. And then you saw that towards maybe through the first half of the first period here as Lundell gets first goal for the Panthers here to make it 2-1. And then really from then on, that's when Toronto started making mistakes. The second half of the first period, I believe there was Toronto was giving up power play opportunities. The Panthers had an opportunity spill over from the first period to the second period. That's never good. Second period was all Panthers. 19 seconds in, Alexander Barkov with his second of the postseason here, tying up the game. And then literally 40 seconds later, you had a goal, second of the postseason as well for him, Forsling, with a beautiful assist by Tkachuk and Lundell, giving the Panthers the lead. And that was that was all the scoring in the game. After the first minute of the second period, there was no more scoring. Again, the Panthers had some sustainable offense, but honestly, they looked almost like what the Rangers were against the Devils, where they had some good shifts, but really Toronto was kind of in control of the offense, having great opportunities. But like I said, Sergei Bobrovsky 35 saves last night, a 946 save percentage. He was playing like a Stanley Cup goaltender last night, which is honestly ridiculous. As I said, you expect someone like him to fold a little bit based on what we've seen in the past, especially against a team like Toronto with the opportunities they were having. Again, by the third period, middle of the way through the third period, it felt like it was just a matter of time until Toronto scores. And Sergei was just a brick wall. And really, like quite literally, like, he almost single-handedly at this point gave the Panthers a win here. They go up 2-0 in the series. Toronto, I would say, a little worried here for them. They get beat at home too. So, now they go on the road. They have 2 games against the Panthers here. If they don't do well against the Panthers, I mean, that's it. It's going to be over. It's going to be a clean sweep here. So kind of crazy to think about that. Where the Panthers started, where they're now. Toronto seemingly look like, all right, dude, they made it past the first round. They could be a cup contender. But I guess, obviously we'll keep you updated for that. The next game for them, as my ESPN app is kind of screwing up, would be Saturday. Actually, no, it's Sunday. Excuse me. Great weekend of hockey.
Imagine honestly, if we had some games to watch.
I know. Well, I mean, we have games to watch.
No, but like
I know what you're saying. Yeah,
like season on the line.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, yeah, it's exciting for me to have an investment.
Really, dude.
But in a way, Michael, is it not as exciting since the Rangers aren't still in it? So it's like it's just you kind of on an island. You know
he's being preferred. Don't you understand?
Honestly, I feel like it does take it away. Like, imagine how much more exciting it would be if we were on the other side of the bracket and we both had a chance.
Oh
okay,
yeah,
let's take care of business.
That'd be, of course, I support
dude,
that.
Yeah,
but it's just tough that the better team had to win out of this series.
Don't listen to him, Brian.
But and the one thing too, Tony, is, and I know it doesn't look good, really, both sides of the argument here, and I know one has something to do with the other, but it's like if it took the Rangers blowing it in the first round to get a Subway Series, would it not be worth it?
Like
if that's what we needed to happen.
World Series.
Yeah.
I guess.
I'm saying I would have signed up for that any day of the week.
Are the Mets going to win?
That's the thing you don't know. You just know that they're going to be there.
So it's either Rangers win the cup.
No, not win the cup. Just that
make it past the first round.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's tough that they can't even do that.
That's actually a pretty good, because it's it's not guaranteeing wins. It's just guaranteeing the Rangers make it past the first round, and just guaranteeing a Mets-Yankees World Series, Subway Series. I think I would rather have the Rangers make it past the first round.
Really?
Yeah. Just because again, given the culmination of the entire season, everything for the Rangers, I mean, it was kind of supposed to be felt like it was going to be our time.
It's cute.
I know, but I just
don't listen to Michael, dude. I'm pretty sure I watched more minutes of the Devils game, the first game, than he did. So
yeah, come on,
you watched more.
Honestly, dude.
But Michael, come on, does it really the Devils making the Stanley Cup Finals? Does it really do anything for you when it comes down?
Are you nervous a little?
No, no. To be completely honest, I'm not even trying to sound like standoffish or anything here.
No, it doesn't do it for me.
Don't care what happens either way. It's I just at this point, whoever wins the Stanley
honestly,
Cup,
I think I would be more riled if the Devils won the cup than Mike.
No way.
I
don't even
swear.
say that.
No, because I've been, dude. I've been talking about the Devils all season.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
You saw. You've been talking about it since last year.
Really, honestly, since last year.
Then you're wrong.
What?
No, you're right. You won, and picking the Devils as the best team in the NHL. By the way, I just want to say one last thing about this vlog, and I'm done because I'm editing it right now.
I'm so excited
in real time,
dude. If you could see what I see, it's amazing. Ruth, Maris, Mantle, DiMaggio, and you see them all.
You didn't say Judge?
He didn't, because it's the old stadium.
Judge never played there. Did some research. So if it was just me and Chokery, section 332, it would be 167, and then
per tick.
Yep. And then if we all went, it would be, let's see, so 688 divided by 4, 172. So basically the same thing.
So honestly though, what are the chances?
Yeah. What do you think?
The girls are not gonna go for that.
Why though?
For that type of number, no way.
But what if you're like Sam's not paying?
No, but they would just, honestly, I'm not kidding. They would just feel bad and just feel like it's like it's not worth spending them.
Like, it's not fun for them.
Right. Exactly.
Tony, like,
plus the upper deck there, seats are tight. I had to say I was tight the one time that I watched it. It was North Carolina State basketball game. So tight. You have to sit down below. And that's just one of those things, like the airplanes that you can't turn around the bathroom and stuff with the design. Newer stadium. How do you make seats that like you have to have a BMI under 10 to sit into, you know?
Wow.
And then like, oh, you want to sit down low? Just pay more money. Sure. Why don't we just hand you free money, Michael? You know?
Yeah, cheap bastards,
as
you say.
So
about the Florida Marlins in this vlog.
Yeah, exactly. Tony, what are your thoughts on tonight, though?
Games tonight?
Yeah. No, well, just the one game. Devils
Hurricanes tonight. Oh man, I'm honestly a little worried. Again, I mean, look at this series.
Schmidt's starting. Right?
Yeah, is he?
I don't know. I was just asking you.
I don't know. I think right now, I wonder how daily faceoff is. I honestly haven't visited that website in a while.
Yeah. Opening day.
Unconfirmed. Schmidt is slated as number 1 here, though.
Maybe it's like Schmidt starts, but if he gives up another 2 in the first, they just pull him.
I guess, dude. Is Schmidt starting for Devils tonight? Akira Schmid. This no, I don't want bio news, dude. Yeah. See, this would be good where like if I followed a beat reporter for the Devils on Twitter, that would be nice for that. But I don't do that. So
yeah.
I couldn't even tell you who the beat reporter is.
If you were rough, what would your call be?
Schmid.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
mean,
but
a quick trigger or no?
No.
Really?
Leave him in there.
Wow.
Leave him in there for sure. Again, I mean, there's no need to panic here. All right. Like, look at what the Devils did against the Rangers here. They beat them in 7 games. They were down 2-0. Again, like the script was kind of written similar to how this series started. Like Carolina had a dominant 5-1 victory the first game against the Devils. I mean, like that's exactly what the Rangers did to the Devils in the first round here. So there's no reason to worry. You end up making a good call after the first 2 games to start Schmid. I would say give him 2. Like, why wouldn't you give him 2 games too? Before you put Vanacek in there. But again, like he probably knows more than I. I mean, I'm not talking to these goaltenders every day, so I would be interested to see what Vanacek's like, what his feelings are, like where he's at really with this whole thing. I would imagine he would love to be a starter for sure. But if I'm looking at this game tonight, I do think the Devils bounce back a little bit quicker. Have a better game against Carolina. I say Carolina still wins this game. To me, the Devils do seem a little fatigued.
And I think too, and I hate taking a shot at our own team here, Tony, but I do think also, like, we're not talking about a collection of talent. We're talking about a team. The Carolina Hurricanes are a better team than the Rangers.
Oh yeah, all around.
Yes. They execution wise,
they were a higher seed.
Yeah.
Like they were,
right. So
better record.
That's why we can't go reference that series because it's just a completely different animal here.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say completely different animal, but again, I just think at this point, like I said, like watching game 1, I mean, it seemed like the Devils were kind of slow, dude. I think they make adjustments, they play well, but Carolina is quick, they hit hard. They really like their defense can really suffocate a team. So we'll see. I say at this point, give me the Hurricanes for game 2. At home, dude.
Yeah. No, the Hurricanes are winning.
They're probably getting wind of Brian possibly being there.
I know Chokery will be riled to go for sure.
Prefer, by the way, says Devils, baby. Always go with the local team.
That's right.
I just wonder the mindset of both tenders. I feel like they're both probably a little finicky right now. No.
You're saying Schmid and Vitek?
Right.
Yeah, definitely, dude.
So that's going to be interesting. That is for sure. But that being said, Tony, let's go now to the world of the National Basketball Association.
The Bulls go! LeBron James at the buzzer! He banks in the three! And the Lakers win the game!
What happened last night, Michael?
So Clay came and showed up to play. He's been wanting to play against the Lakers since he was a little kid, honestly, when his dad was a Laker himself. He had 30 points, 8 for 11 from 3, Brian Barnaby. How do you feel about that? The Warriors.
Where's it been? We haven't seen that in a while.
Is.
I know here it is, but I'm saying I was surprised.
Curry didn't do what I said, but he almost did in terms of production with 20 points and 12 assists. Draymond almost a triple-double with 11, 11, and 9, doing what he does. As I'm watching the highlights again right now, LeBron 23 and 7. Anthony Davis though really got shut down. I think it was Kid Michael not Kid Michael Gilchrist. Who is the person that started? Let me go check real quick. Mark score. He really shut down AD.
Oh, JaMychal Green.
JaMychal Green, dude. Forward. Actually, him and it's a combo. Moses Moody. No, what's he? A guard? So many new players. Yeah, he's a guard. Yeah, he played a lot, dude. Last night, 20-something minutes. It's pretty crazy. Kevin Looney 11. Yeah, so I guess it was him and JaMychal Green that really took him out of his comfort zone, and they won the game by almost 30.
Yeah, I mean,
oh my gosh, here it is.
No, but don't you think the
are
margin?
You not nervous that they're going to get smoked again in LA?
No, because I just feel like, I mean, tell me I'm wrong, but when you're looking at a series that's not a given that you want to win, but you know you're gonna have to work for it, do you not just aim to split on the road to start and then take care of business at home?
Dude, 100%. But we're now like this is where it's now Golden State is the top dog. They just won the last game. Momentum's in their side. Clay's hot, and meatball time for Barnes.
Wow,
I'm really excited for this. So these are homemade meatballs.
You're asking me?
Yes. These are homemade meatballs from
Tony's Kitchen.
Yeah.
From Tony's.
Wow. This is actually perfect too to hold me over till later on here.
Wow. I can't wait to see this. Let's see how he feels. Here we go. We're taking his first bite.
Wow. Amazing. The flavor, Michael.
I mean, hand rolled, he said, by his own father.
I mean, you could just tell quality. You know, it's about the process. You could tell that in the Materiello household, that is down pat. So I would give these honestly a 10.
Wow.
I don't know how you improve them. You know, love the gravy too. And I don't usually say gravy. I don't know why I said that.
But
okay, dude.
Listen to me. I want you to FaceTime in. And I'll send you meatballs.
And I feel like I've asked you guys this before, but where are you with like the amount of sauce with your pasta with meatballs like this?
I like sauce.
No, but are you in between a light sauce, heavy sauce?
Let me give you could put some sauce on and then let me do it myself too. If I need more, I'll put more.
Always go like extra sauce. Like you always gotta always.
No. Like I want it just completely covered with sauce. Like I love how people sometimes will have pasta. You can't even tell the sauce is on there.
I know, it's like ridiculous.
What are we doing?
Yeah, I know.
Marinara your favorite or no, Michael?
Spaghetti and meatballs.
But with any form of pasta with a sauce, do you prefer that or do you like vodka sauce better, Alfredo?
I'm not good with the Italian stuff, dude.
Like, you're saying you don't like it?
No, I just don't know it.
You don't know. Because I know Tony's always said marinara is his number one. But what's number two?
It's pretty tough.
It's pretty tough, dude.
I would probably have to go with Alfredo sauce, honestly. I really love like fettuccine Alfredo with either like some shrimp or chicken in it or something like that, dude. So good.
I feel like I never have that anymore. Like it's been a while. Have you had it recently?
I guess recently, no, dude. Maybe no. Actually, probably not recently. Also like regular garlic and oil is also so good too.
Garlic, oil, broccoli rabe, penny, and
rabe.
Sausage. What's
I don't like broccoli rabe.
Broccoli.
I like regular broccoli, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm saying that mix, like the broccoli.
The broccoli with it, dude. Maybe some shrimp even.
Oh, no, Matt was always all over that too. Yeah, we used to make that all the time. Garlic and oil. Wow, Michael, you're telling me you don't like garlic and oil?
Of course.
Well, you say you're not good with it, and I feel like that would be something.
That's not an Italian dish. Really. You're talking about penne alla vodka, da vodka.
Garlic and oil
but garlic
Italian.
No, it's not. That's just every culture, dude.
How about this?
Stop it, dude.
As
That's
I
ridiculous.
think
I'm trying to claim garlic and oil.
Every culture, he says.
Every single culture uses garlic and oil.
Well, yeah, they use it, but they don't have just that as a sauce.
I
with
honestly
pasta.
I can't believe how good that just was. That was ridiculous.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, Brian.
Thank you very much. Compliments to the chef, Tony.
My dad will be proud.
But Michael, cavatelli, broccoli rabe, sausage, garlic, and oil. Is that like
What is that?
Cavatelli is
you
a
don't
little
know
pasta.
what a cavatelli is? Come on, Michael. You've had the
Dude.
gabardine. Is that how you say it, Tony?
The gabardine.
No, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, basically.
Let me show me.
Yeah,
This is it.
You know
This
this,
is the pasta.
Michael. You know
It's-
what type of
Oh, I
pasta.
love that.
Yeah, so that with garlic oil, sausage, broccoli rabe, 100%.
Oh, those are so good.
No, there's a place actually.
What is that called?
Cavatelli.
Cool. Good
There's
to
a
know.
place.
Remember
It's
that,
a
Tony.
homemade, like local place right down the street from where my parents have the house in Westerly called Gaetano, spelled differently, like
That's funny.
Guy.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
How's it?
Oh my god, my dad will go there pretty regularly. You know, and it's nice to have a big bar. You could sit there and eat dinner there, full dining room, and it's like everybody knows each other in there. It's just it's the move. It's the move. So that should be on Hidden Gems too.
Dude, we're gonna
That
this summer.
and cooked goose.
This summer.
Cooked goose.
For sure.
Remember I was saying the breakfast place?
Yes.
Vaguely.
He doesn't listen.
No, more the place you were talking about
Tony doesn't listen anymore.
Something barrel Jack something maybe.
Jack Sparrow.
Wait, is this
No.
in Westerly?
No,
Where is it?
I don't remember, dude. We're talking about fajitas and shit, and you went to
To Cactus Rose?
Cactus Rose.
Yeah,
That's what
no,
it
I'm
was,
telling
yeah.
you, but
I was thinking Cactus Jack.
the tough. I mean, you get the quality, but obviously the bill.
Oh yeah, it was like
is-
$150. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. The bill, dude.
So-
Oh,
They're actually another place. I haven't been there too much. It's actually so in Westport. There used to be Senor Salsa.
mhm.
So that is now Mexica, and I guess there used to be this Mexican restaurant, Villa de Sol. The
Yeah,
owners.
Senor Salsa in Westward had a good outdoor seating area.
So that's where Mexica is.
You like the place?
and it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is good.
Mexico.
Mexico.
So that's another place we could try out. So many food places.
There's a
to try out.
new Spanish place in downtown Westport.
Really?
Above, when you go in that main strip,
Uh-huh.
it's like up top.
Oh no, I know it's on the right
Well,
side if you're coming
Mexique?
down.
No,
Mexico is in Westport. Yeah, but I've never stepped foot in Mexico, but I've heard the food
It's
is
upstairs.
not good. The
No,
menu's weird if you
There's
look
one
at
in
it.
Stanford, right?
Yeah,
Dude,
it's in
went-
Harbor Point.
Yes. First of all, beautiful.
Harbor Point is unbelievable.
Stanford's unbelievable.
Yeah,
Needs a professional sports team.
yeah.
They need better restaurant names or something, dude.
I think he's just hating. Like,
Mexico,
Someone-
Mexica. What are we
where
doing?
was I? And someone
Mexico's a
said
chain.
that it
Never
wasn't.
heard of it.
That Stanford isn't the best.
Trash.
I'm like, what are you? What's
Yeah,
city's
you want to go
better?
to New Haven?
Yeah, you want to go to Hartford? Come to Bridgeport?
You better be packing if you're gonna go there.
So stupid, dude.
Oh, my
Stanford's
God.
so nice. Harbor Point. Anyway, so
Yeah.
yeah, I've had food there once and it was absolute garbage.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
that's-
really?
Yep.
Dude, Tony.
Oh, but
Oh,
the new Puerto
Almost
Vallarta,
fast
though.
food
I was telling
level.
you how I was there, right? The new Puerto Vallarta.
You know what's
behind the
funny?
mall.
I don't like the one in Fairfield.
Telling you, Michael, give this place
I
another
trust
shot. They
you.
said this is their like crown jewel. The manager was talking to us. He said this is like
I
the,
trust you,
the
I trust you,
flagship
yes.
restaurant.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Well, Stanford, compared to Fairfield,
yeah. Bear and Grill used to be the place though. Like before Puerto Vallarta and
Yeah.
Fairfield.
Yeah.
That was so good.
Yeah.
Good staff.
would've loved
good-
that
Good
place.
happy hour. Yeah.
where was Bear and
cool.
Grill?
On Black Rock Turnpike.
You know what? There's a
Right
pe-
across from Dutchess.
We got to get that pizza
On
place.
Black
that
Rock
my-
across
that,
from Duchess.
Where Country Cow is.
Really?
Yeah. Like a little up the street.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's a little bit on the other side of the street though.
I'm trying
It's
to
on
think
the
when-
same side
when-
as Donut Inn.
It is on the same side. There. I'm trying to think because I've been to a restaurant there. When was that called? That
2 years ago, 3 years ago.
yeah, maybe it was that place. I remember going to a place there. Like sometimes Sacred Heart students would go there, like to
Yep.
hang out, whatever,
Mhm.
happy hour, whatever.
I think it was on the meal card. Like you could use
yeah,
your points.
and there was
there.
like a big fight there with the soccer team or something, and it was
Wow.
like people like stopped going there because it was like kind of beak. Like that soccer team kept going there, and they always caused issues because they're
Crazy.
a soccer team. It's
Crazy.
ridiculous.
Yeah. So a lot of good stuff, I have to say. Tonight, Michael, just running down quickly. Celtics, Sixers, Nuggets, Suns. Start with the Celtics, Sixers, first game, 7:30 ESPN. We saw the Sixers get blown out with Embiid back, but now they're at home. I mean, what are you thinking? You think he's
Yeah,
gonna step up?
rally. Yes. Yep. They're gonna win. Philly. You're gonna see Harden take more of a scoring role. He loves Harden.
But you love
He
Harden.
just bought Embiid his first Rolex.
Oh, that's nice. What type was it? You know,
I know, really nice one. And, there was a heartfelt moment for Embiid winning MVP, coming from Africa, not playing up until he was like 16 years old, starting playing basketball, to now being MVP, tweeting in 2014 that he's going to be MVP, manifesto. I'm going Philly. You don't be surprised if Joel has a big game too. But I'm going to secure Harden to have a big game.
Yeah.
Facilitate like Houston, Harden again.
It's amazing though. I wonder what is it just like the full offseason with Embiid? You think?
Yeah, in playoffs.
the fat suit.
Yeah, no, because Embiid he's a worker, so he's gonna get the best out of him. Harden, no one was getting the best out of James Harden, even though he had some good stretches. No one was getting the best out of him like Embiid.
No, and it's crazy. We'll go to his teammate before this was Chris Paul. Can you believe yet again he's down for an injury and he's out for this series basically?
Well, and he's too old.
Hamstring. No, stop it, dude. This is Damian Lillard talked about this. Stop. Damian Lillard said that's what's the problem with the league. The league, when he came in the league, had 40-year-old guys in the league that even were just bench players, but they taught you how to be professional. And they didn't give the keys to the team to the Jalen Greens, who's now on the trading block, 2nd overall pick. And then you got to go back to, you need older players, you need vet players in the league. It's good to have them, but can he be the starter of a team?
No, but
imagine him as your 6th man coming off the bench, like Gary Payton with the Heat, and they won.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah.
Imagine Chris Paul as your 6th man.
Yeah, no, he shouldn't have as big of a role as he does. I think
Denver, Jokic, baby.
But I agree with you on the Sixers. I think they'll take both games at home, commanding 3-1 lead. Tony, Sixers, Celtics, who's winning the series?
Celtics.
Kind of just to go against us.
Defense.
Ew, dude, they're done.
And so you think the Suns are gonna drop this game here? Oh, because I think you said Denver too much.
No. I know, dude. Come on, I'm talent for a reason. I'm gonna say that Phoenix though. It's crazy, but Durant's gonna have a big game.
Mm-hmm.
Jokic, Tony would like this. When an interviewer asked him, do you think that they're gonna come out with more intensity in this next game for game 2? This is and more energy. And he goes, "No, my friend, I think they're gonna come out and just give us the game."
That's what Jokic said?
Yeah, just joking, and smiling and laughing, dude. He's being funny, Barnes.
Yeah. No, I like Jokic.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. There it is. There it is.
No, I really do. I'm not kidding.
It's okay.
But
hey, did you know that the last 5 MVPs are from Europe or overseas, I should say?
That's crazy.
And Africa. Huh?
Well,
that's not good.
Jokic won 2, and Embiid, who won. We did. Luka didn't win MVP yet, right? No,
he will.
But I'm saying, so it's Jokic twice, and Embiid. Who were the other 2? Giannis, and then who was before that?
I gotta think. Last 5 MVP. I got it. No, Barnes. Joel.
Wasting his time.
No, Nikola. Giannis, hard on.
Oh, so it was Giannis twice.
Yeah.
So it's like 5, but it's really 3 guys. Just 2 guys won multiple MVPs.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what do you want? It's like 2 people though.
No. I mean, it's a lot. We're talking about a lot of great players. And what I was going to say to that Jokic point is, I do like him, but I have to say, I want to see like Embiid win or the Suns win. I would rather have them win than the Nuggets for whatever reason. I don't know what it is. And I think the Suns will win tonight. And I think they're going to end up taking both games of this series because the season's on the line. A lot of people's futures, jobs are on the line here. They're going to get it done. Devin Booker's unbelievable. So I'm going to say they're going to take both games here. And I know you said you agree with me as well. So
yeah,
I think this will be a long series.
I'm just looking at this. You know what's crazy? There have only been 3 players to win MVP 3 times in a row. Can you name them? I knew this, but I forgot.
I don't.
3 players to win MVP 3 times in a row.
Yes.
Jerry West.
No.
Did Jordan?
Come on, really try.
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan didn't do it 3 times.
He did it twice.
Bill Russell.
Yes.
Wilt Chamberlain.
Bird. Yes.
And
Larry Bird.
Wow. There you go.
Nice team action right there.
It's crazy.
But yeah,
there have been like Kareem and Michael have done it like multiple 2 years in a row, and other guys as well. But those are the only 3 that have done. Cool. 3 in a row, and it's crazy.
So
So Nikola was about to join company.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
If he had that, but
Yeah.
Embiid deserved it.
oh,
he should have already
dude.
had one by now.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Remember when Kobe got snubbed that back-to-back one? Actually, I think it was.
I love too that his career, the way it started, the injuries, and how
They
he
got
was able to come back, and
Big
he's
Max.
such a hard worker. So really, really good
Big
stuff
Max,
there.
you love that.
Dude, I really do love that. Could you imagine
You just sitting
before
there.
your professional basketball game that
Yeah.
you're starting and you're like
Who
on
eats
the
Big
side.
Mac?
housing Big
Joel
Macs.
Embiid would just house Big Macs on the side while getting taped up.
Yeah.
Wait, but is this before
Pregame.
Like this is just now? Like
No, a
this,
couple years, like
oh,
3
he
years
doesn't
ago.
do it anymore because
No.
he's like dedicated.
Because he
Yeah.
lost
Yeah.
weight and is
Yeah.
like on top
Yeah.
of the game now.
That's
Yeah,
great.
you
though.
can't be
That's
eating
great.
Big
And,
Macs
and I
anymore.
honestly,
That's
this
so
is
crazy.
such good conversation, and I almost hate to cut it, but it's just like I got to head to the tarmac. But but before we do that, I wanted Tony to tell us what's coming up at 12 on Screen Time.
All right, we had a great episode
We're
on
gonna
Screen
miss you,
Time
Barnes.
at noon. Obviously, your boy here is hosting. Michael in studio, just the
I'll be
two
here.
of us in
Yeah.
studio.
Attentive.
I'll be where
studio.
I'll be where you. No, I'll be where Barnes is.
Wow.
Do we have an attentive call?
I'll
for
be where
Michael?
Barnes is.
Are you going to be
so yes.
attentive though? You haven't answered the question.
I'll be where you are.
So what are you going to talk about, Tony?
So it's gonna be a great episode. We have
I got to catch a plane.
the Dune trailer came out. Dude, we watched that. That's honestly so hyped for me. We'll be going over some of our favorite video game movies as well, because a Gran Turismo trailer just dropped a couple days ago. If you don't know, Gran Turismo is like a video game that I personally grew up on. Racing game, PS2, great. Like it was like the first like racing simulation game, And then you got Manny videoing in too from Massachusetts. So it's gonna be pretty dope, dude. Great episode. Today.
Yeah, so definitely check that out.
No Jay.
12 o'clock. Be there. And then also, I would imagine on Instagram, we'll see some stories of Tony and Michael at Tashua, chipping it up, putting it up.
Yeah, it depends. I mean, we gotta get our work done here. Okay, it's not all just do whatever we want, dude.
No, I'll make sure. I'll talk to your boss. But honestly, another great week in the books, I have to say.
Oh,
What
yeah,
did we say
dude.
today? Was 510, episode 510?
509, I believe.
509.
No, it's 5:10.
It is 510.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, go to the.
So
All right.
it's just unbelievable as we keep going on. Couldn't do it with without all of you.
Couldn't do with any of you.
And we encourage you to keep commenting, liking, subscribing, checking out all the archives on the YouTube page. Tony, Michael, Renee in costume. All the episodes of the Sports Port, The Dream is Free, Screen Time, Gaming Corner, all the vlogs, and keep an eye out for that Yankee Stadium vlog coming to a theater near you.
Yes.
As well as the merch, downtimetv.com. Indigo, if you're there, let us know how the duffel bag's working out. But we want everybody to enjoy the day, enjoy Screen Time. Let's go Yankees. Tony says let's go Mets. And we will see you on Monday.
Let's go Devils.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do. Thanks again.